Hi guys! So today is National Donut Day. So I thought I would whip up some homemade donuts for you to watch and maybe you can make them at home. So I'm going to go over what we need to make it and then we'll get started, okay? So first we need a donut pan. Donut pan, we need brown sugar, light brown sugar, milk, regular sugar, baking powder, flour, 1 egg, butter, and the best thing, sprinkles, because they're going to be funfetti donuts. So first, the instructions first say preheat the oven to 350 degrees. I did that already though, I'm a step ahead. Then it says lightly grease a donut pan and set aside. So I got my donut pan. I'm going to take my spray and I'm going to lightly spray the pan and I'm going to set it aside. So now I'm going to get a big bowl for my dry ingredients and a little bowl for my wet ingredients. First step is to put all the dry ingredients into one bowl and whisk them together. So first I need 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of all-purpose baking flour. So I'm going to open up my flour. And I couldn't find my 1 cup measuring, so I'm going to use a half cup. So 2 half cups equals 1 cup. Okay. Now we need 2 tablespoons. So you're going to take a tablespoon and you're going to get 2 of them. So that's 1. And that's 2. So that's 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Now we need 1/4 cup packed light brown sugar. So I'm going to take my 1/4 cup and get my brown sugar. I'm going to open it up and make sure it's really packed. So here's my 1/4 cup and I'm going to put it into the dry mixture. Now we need 1/4 cup of regular sugar. So I'm going to get my regular sugar and open it up. And I'm going to get 1/4. And put it in the dry mixture. And set that aside. And now I need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So we're going to get our baking powder and our teaspoon. So this is 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And put it in. And then I need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So we're going to get our 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And put it in. So that is all our dry ingredients. And now we're going to whisk them together and make sure they're nice and mixed up. Nice little whisk. So all of it's whisked together. Now we can move on to our wet ingredients. So you're going to need another bowl for this. And we're going to start with a 1/2 cup of milk. So I have my liquid measuring cup now and my milk, and we're going to fill it up to a 1/2 cup. And then we're going to pour it in. Pour the milk in. So that's our first liquid ingredient. Our next liquid ingredient is 2½ tablespoons of unsalted butter melted. So I have my butter melted already, right there in a bowl. And you're going to put that into the liquid. Okay. Next, we need 1 large egg. So we're going to sit here and crack it. Make sure there's no shells. If there is, it's okay. You could easily scoop them out. And then we're going to whisk all of that together. Just like this. Make sure the egg is fully combined. And once it's all mixed, then we're going to gently fold the wet mixture into the dry mixture until combined. So here's our dry, and we're going to put the wet mixture in. And we're going to fold it together until it's all combined. Dough is all put together and mixed nicely. Now we get to get the fun part, my favorite part of this, sprinkles. So we're going to gently fold in sprinkles. So we want to use a 1/2 cup of sprinkles. If I could get them open, there we go. Okay, so we need a 1/2 cup. Where is my cup? So you're going to use your 1/2 cup measuring again, and we're going to pour them in. Actually, almost all my sprinkles. Okay, you're going to pour them in. And now we're going to gently fold in the sprinkles. Nice and gentle. Dough is mixed in with our sprinkles. We're going to take a spoon and our donut pan, and we're going to spoon the mixture into our pan. Just like this. So it's going to look like this in the pan, and we're going to make sure we do every single one. So like this, and we're going to fill them all up. My donuts are now filled, and I'm going to put them in the oven for about 10 to 11 minutes. Okay guys, so I got the donuts out of the oven, and I had them cooling off. So I overstuffed the molds a little, but there, you can still see there's a little hole there. So now we're going to frost them. The recipe I got for this, it comes with, you can make your own vanilla glaze on it. I'm just personally using chocolate frosting for it because I like chocolate on top of my donuts. You could use whatever you want on top of yours. You can make your glaze, or you could just use vanilla frosting, and that's whatever you choose. So we're going to take them. This one looks a little more like a donut. There you go. So we're going to take them and we're just going to frost them now that they're cooled. Now I gotta tell you guys a little secret though. I've never made these before. So since I've never made them, I'm not positive how they're gonna come out or how they're gonna taste. They smell delicious though. So I think they're gonna taste really good. So remember, you can put as much frosting as you want on them. And that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and frost them all, and then we can eat them. Not the prettiest frosting job ever, but they're complete. Now I can go and enjoy them. I hope you enjoyed my cooking lesson.